All kitchenware stems from a common ancestor. However, there are many types of kitchenware made from a number of different materials, and it may be difficult to understand how they are related. Types of kitchenware include plates, bowls, and cups. The most prevalent types of materials include ceramic, glass, and plastic. One way to determine how each of these objects are related to each other is through a phylogenetic tree. Looking at this picture, you can see that this is a rooted tree. A rooted tree means that all of the groups evolved from a single common ancestor. The outgroup is the plates. This means that plates diverged from the other groups first, and all other groups share a common ancestor that the plates do not have. The plates then evolved through anagenesis, meaning that they evolved over time but did not diverge into another group. As you can see, bowls and cups are more closely related to each other than plates, and evolved from each other independently on multiple different occasions in all of the materials. It is seen that plastic diverged from ceramic and glass first. This shows that ceramic and glass are more closely related to each other than they are to plastic. Evolution through divergence and the splitting of one line into two is called cladogenesis. Each split in the tree that becomes a new group is an example of cladogenesis. The point where each line splits into is called a node. A node represents a common ancestor between the groups. The distances of the branches represent how closely related the lineages are. The shorter the distance, the more closely related the two species are. The distance is measured in Operational Taxonomic Differences, or OTUs. OTUs are determined by looking at the same sequence of DNA in all of the groups and measuring the number of differences in nucleotides. The smallest number of differences translates to the shortest distance, meaning that the two with the lowest number of nucleotide differences are the most closely related. In this example, you can see that reusable and disposable plastic are the most closely related because the distance is the shortest. Reusable and disposable plastic have the most recent common ancestor. Looking at the tree as a whole, plates diverged first from bowls and cups, and at this time, bowls and cups are not separate entities but part of the same ancestor. Then plastic material diverges from ceramic and glass. After some time, ceramic and glass evolve into separate groups. Plastic then evolves into reusable and disposable plastic. Most recently, an event occurred where independently in all of the materials, bowls and cups split into their own separate species. This final slide is a summary of all of the major points that can be seen in the tree.